probably should have been able to get either of them, but that's not what happened. Oh, hello. We just delved right in there. I wasn't quite ready for the game to start, but it did. That's fine. Everything's fine. Oh, there's two of them attacking. Just kill. If you think I remember what was going on last time, obviously I do not. I know that I saved at a weird point, because it was just the only time available to save. Literally white knighting, says Specklad in chat. Kinda. Okay. It's worth some. Bye. You gonna... Oh, okay! It's like, you're not gonna attack me? No, you'll attack. Just, you're one of those, ranged jerks. I don't even know how I killed you. I don't remember killing you. Think you're on a mission to kill the Lizard King who was being influenced by some lich starting a war or something, says Specklad. I remember the lich. Your lizard men are easy to kill. Look at these weapons of war they're building! Weapons of war! Their actual attacks are so slow, I should just attack between their attacks. Bye. Maybe you got stuck in this area, says Specklad? No. Last time I wasn't stuck. It was just, I wanted to get to the point where I had a key. And I just wasn't quite getting to that point. I just don't remember whether I actually ended up getting a key, or getting a key and then going through the door, or getting the key and getting lost. There was some kind of key madness that I don't know where I left off. It's a good thing they're so slow at running away. Well, the problem, Specklad, is that I quite often have just unexplained keys. Although, no, yeah, I don't have any unexplained keys now, so I have 2 explained keys, no unexplained keys. These lizard men are almost insultingly easy to kill. The ranged ones are so bad at running away. How can you be so bad at cowardice? Cowardice is easy. Ah, well. Who needs to live? Living is for cowards. Where'd you come from, jerk? Hiding around every corner. Ow! Yes, be killed by your friends. Hello, Joshua. Welcome. Lining up enemies to kill each other is the most satisfying mechanic in this game, says Specklad. I mean, given that nothing else about this game is even borderline satisfying, I do agree. Borderline boring, Joshua. There's nothing borderline about it. This game is incredibly boring. This game is dull. I am missing at least 1 key. What's the one good thing about it, Joshua? Being dumb shit? Well, Specklad, I could play the game for map completion if I just wanted to do my own map, but guess how much I want to do my own map? It's none. None is how much I want to do my own map. Oh, thank you, Joshua, but that feels like more of a curse for me. You're so bad at being cowards. What are you doing? Like fish in a barrel. What's happening even? Okay. Well, that just occurred. Stop killing those joggers, Specklad. Hey, I'm dumb shit. I kill everything. If it moves, it dies. I mean, they did make no aggressive action towards me. What the hell is my sword that's so frickin' amazing? 40 through 80. Yeah, that's pretty frickin' amazing. Oops. No, we don't. There we go. That's right. I have the arguably, like, the 2 that are in no way different, but this one has an asterisk, so that's pretty good. Oh, you almost just waited for my attack there. Bye. I mean, the original Baldur's Gate, as an action RPG, you know, you can make it pretty boring if you want to. If you just really don't want to pay attention to the story at all, you can make it plenty boring. But this one, they pre-boringed it. They made sure it was boring. I'll be the first person to have recorded this ever, suggests Joshua. I don't know if that's necessarily true. This feels like maybe important isn't the right word. It feels like a word that surely somebody else will have cared enough about. Maybe not, I don't know. Protection, that's not strength. I feel like following the left wall led me to that place pretty much the last possible time. If he always hasn't recorded it yet, then it doesn't exist, suggests Joshua, which means that only obscure games exist, which brings into question the meaning of the word obscure. I think it's like up here? I just want to go directly to the door. I was wrong. Yobby's paradox seems more like Joshua's paradox. Dang it! I'm extremely bad at finding doors I found before. I should have just continued to follow the left wall. It was a mistake to attempt to use intuition. I know I've been here, but now I am just following the left wall. This seems potentially right. Bye. Is that a save point? I don't know if I like that being a save point. That's a save point. Well, what could possibly go wrong? Good for you, Joshua. I don't need to lose quite as much weight, but I could definitely stand it. Couldn't be bothered to redraw it to scale, huh? Just thought you'd make the pixels real big. Just thought you'd make them real big chunky pixels. Oh, it looks real bad. It looks real bad. It looks so terrible. Now we need a really big lizard man. I don't know, just like big pixels.
You trespass. This is the land of my people. As rules here. I will put a spear through your heart and drink blood from your skull.
Putting a spear through my heart doesn't help you do that. You need to cut off my head first.
Your bones I shall give to the tower.
Oh, this is okay. I'm assuming at some point you're gonna have a different pattern, because if not, this is gonna be real easy. I mean, apparently I can't hit you no matter what I do, but... Got greedy there, tried to do 2 attacks. Is this really this boss? Have you gone from bosses that are almost interesting in this game's mechanics to bosses that are just a pattern, only bigger? Only they've scaled up the pixels? Is this happening? Am I actually experiencing this? This can't be real. I mean, the previous bosses had multiple attacks and you had to, like, dodge stuff and put any thought at all into it. If you look closely, you can see the exact point at which the game budget ran out, says Specklad in chat. Don't worry, I can still miss over and over again. What the hell was that? Like, honestly, what the hell was that? That was the most, like, phoned-in boss battle possible. That was inexcusable. What was that? I almost can't believe that just occurred. 34. That seems pretty good. But I think it might be worse than what I'm already wearing. 39. It is worse than what I'm already wearing. Hooray! Dark Elf interesting, Beholder interesting, Scary Lizard Dude boss, and Biggins, says Venom in chat. Exactly. Or Scaly Lizard Dude boss. Oh, I just plopped right out, huh? Okay. Hey, Climber, I got your key. Anybody alive? Ooh, that's actually better than my current one, isn't it? 22 through 42. No, not even close. I was off by a factor of 2. There's where the town is. I was like, where the hell is the town? I like how they use wall tiles to represent slanted floor tiles without fixing any shading, says Joshua in chat. I mean, it is truly the least of the crimes. Where's Chalber? You Chalber. Oh, nope, you're this idiot. Okay, great. Are you Chalber?
The king went mad from wine under the pressure of a woman. Strange story, isn't it? I'm very sorry that the wizard man ended up this way. We weren't exactly friends, but reasonable neighbors.
The lizardmen could be anywhere, says Joshua. Yeah. The lizardmen. Are they gone? Probably not. Dang it. Who the hell was Halber? I think he was somebody here. I have his key. What?
Lizardmen could be everywhere.
What is happening? I got a key.
Now I can take care of my family's remains. Leave me alone, please.
As you're wearing heavy armor, shouldn't you be sinking in the mud? Asks Van Whitman in chat. You're forgetting the all-important strength 31. If I was wearing a neutron star, I could still pull it out of the mud, no problem. Maybe I need to go talk to the other jerk.
You are strong, sir. Dead. Tribes without leader. Their spine broken. Now tribes scatter like bards. The road to tower is clear, but there is no door in the tower. Slave ass.
I remember your slave ass.
Slave ass knows the marsh. Here's its currents, the rushing water. The water comes from a holy place, a place of power, the sinking temple. In the temple is a way into the onyx tower, the water stair.
Yo, is that a homo dino? Says Penbite in chat. What's the end of that joke? Tyrannosaurus. There it is.
Water comes from second world where all is water, even air and earth is water. Human shamans call world of water element plane of water. If you want to enter Onyx Tower, you must go into Sinking Temple, walk down the water stair, cross water element plane, emerge from it into Onyx Tower. Slave ass will tell you where. Cross the eastern Addered Spine Road at the far east from here. You will find the entrance to Sinking Temple there. You must hurry, the tower's shadow grows.
You receive key to Adder Spine Road West. Thanks, slave ass. I think I already got the best thing you have on offer, right? Yep. I have all the best stuff you have on offer. Good for me. I also love the merchant images as a screenshot of the PS2 game, says Ala Picasso in chat. Ala Picasso, did you miss the boss we just fought, which was scaled up in the stupidest conceivable way? That was a special moment. Hey, I just found this scimitar right here. You want it? I don't want it. It's yours now. Okay, bye. It was like right over there. Oh, wait, you don't murder all your neighbors. Well, at least you didn't have neighborly relations like that EQ game. I mean, it is very not Baldur's Gate in that I haven't been able to just kill absolutely everyone. Just scale it up with HQ2X, speculated chat, or trolls, speculated chat. Oh boy, zombies! Just what I wanted! 24 through 36. I have no idea whether that's good. That is much better than what I have. Oh, no you don't. Don't equip it, you idiot. Just because I'm willing to allow you to carry it doesn't mean you're allowed to use it. I think that might actually be better than what I'm wearing. Yes, it is. I don't want to see my character. That doesn't help in a top-down action RPG. Tell people that this is Baldur's Gate 3. Suggest Van Whitman in chat. This is Baldur's Gate 4, yo. Bye. You don't get to leave. I don't even care. Trying is for cowards. Just slash a bunch, it'll be fine. Okay, just guess that bit of grass is unnavigable. They have a lot of HP. Level up. Oh yeah, that's right. I'm sort of out of things that I actually want to level up. What? What did I just do? Oh, did I not have that activated? I had put some points into it, but I also had to turn it on. Do I have a Oh, it's one of these. Oh. That's better than what I'm wearing. Oh, I see. I see. I understand. Okay, you've forgotten how to attack. Neat. I'm steaming, suggests Becklad in chat. No, I'm just burning alive. It's fine. Suddenly I have a reason why I might want more mana. Not really, but like... The zombie shadow is scarier than the zombie, says Van Whitman in chat. I mean, most things are scarier than these zombies, so I can agree. 51 through 63. Oh, don't make me do mental arithmetic. Okay, my current average is 60. So this can't possibly have a better average. Does have fire element, though, but I have element of asterisk, so don't forget that. Oh, it's a big rat. Now look, that's not just scaled up pixels, they actually drew a big rat. So what the hell? Why'd they draw a big rat, but they didn't draw a big lizard man? That makes that boss even worse. The presence of big rat makes big lizard man even worse. Because rats are better, says Joshua in chat. I mean, I agree, in fact. 35, that is not as good as what I have. Yeah. That is the biggest rat I've seen in a game, says Ala Picasso. I don't know, but I mean that's a pretty big giant rat by like human standards. That's like a bear-sized rat. But I feel like I've seen bear-sized rats in other games. It's a capybara, says Van Whitman. It's a giant capybara. Do I have any reason to be here? Could you, like, please tell me what I'm doing here? The timing, by the way, is super weird. I don't know if anybody is, you know, anybody watching has realized this, but, like, their hit lands at, like, how slow their move is depends on the enemy. And so, like, they'll start their motion, and then it's only, like, when the hit actually lands in the animation that it lands. Which is good, actually, but, like, in terms of timing it out, it can be a bit weird, because sometimes it feels like they're well into their attack, and then I can still block. And conversely, sometimes I stop my block, because I think they haven't actually, or because I think they have attacked yet, but it turns out they haven't. I think this is just as good as what I have, yeah. Van Whitman, I know I'm going to a temple. I know that's the goal. I just don't feel like I'm actually making any... Woo-hoo-hoo! This is a Frost Adamantine Greatsword. Don't mind if I do. 40 through 80, 40 through 96. Yeah! Now we're talking. I mean, we were already talking, but now we're still talking. Okay, I just need to... kill and not die. There we go. It's good. I am seeking out praise for this game. What are you talking about, Joshua? The water noise is fantastic. It's one of the noise of all times. Oh yeah, you're one of the gray ones. Your pattern is much easier. 63 through 63. Serrated mithril bastard sword. Well, it's worth a lot. Strength +4, hell yeah! There we go. Now we're talking. I didn't have enough strength. I didn't have enough strength! Speculate, I think serrated means consistent, weirdly. I wonder if that's a D&D thing, or if that's just this game. Because it's been the serrated swords that always do the same damage. The scary amount of strength, says Picasso in chat. That's nothing. I mean, you want to see scary stats. It's not the strength. That's not what to be afraid of. It's the intelligence and wisdom. Now those are scary stats. Oh, there's nothing there. Okay. How can I miss him when he's frozen? He's not moving, he's frozen. How did I miss? Does that zombie have genes? Asks Bit in chat. Yes. It would be indecent for the zombies not to have good American Levi's blue jeans. Maybe you need dexterity, suggests Van Whitman. Evilly. Only strength. Only strength. Generation. Who cares? It's not strength. Oh, I thought that would be a secret path. That's right, Specklad. Only strength deserves to be upgraded. I think that's what I've already got. That is equivalent to what I've already got. Sinking Temple. Oh, I was just about to kill you. I guess it's a good change. There's gate to the element plane of water in tower. There is gate to the element plane of water here. You go through this gate, come out through the other. Oh, you're Slave Ass? Okay.
Slave Ass has magic. A magic that lets you breathe like a fish for a short time. Lets you breathe water like air. Lasts long enough for you to enter the tower, not to get back out. You must destroy the tower from inside, then find your own way out. Dive into the water stair. Have no fear. Hurry up. The venom of the tower pours into the marsh.
You receive underwater breather, which I thought was like a potion, but okay. Well, I guess I don't know it's not a potion just because it's called underwater breather. Looks like it could be a potion, I don't know. Interesting that there is like, there's visible other map down there, but I obviously can't get there from here. I'm betting that this is the same map as the actual, like, target. It's just that, oh no, definitely not, because it has a different look. Just gave you a rebreather, says Ella Picasso. Yeah, I suppose. Oh. Protection +5. That's a big number, but it's not strength. 36 through 52? I don't know. I never use my bow. That's better. Oh, yeah. I knew your pattern a second ago, but now I don't. You only use your bow as a G-string, says Speculate in chat, for some reason. This is dumb shit, not Heal Boy. This is pre-meeting Heal Boy. Okay. I accidentally used a potion. These things happen. Oh. That's such a dusty skeleton, says Van Whitman in chat. Maybe it's just very fossilized. Oh. Okay. 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 Huh. Wonder what you were supposed to be. Maybe an iron golem? Maybe an iron golem? Maybe it was an iron golem? So there's the door that I probably just got the key to. Forgot your pattern, sorry. Ew, it exploded. For a water temple, it sure is dry, says Van Whitman in chat. Part of me wants it to do the, like, standard water temple trope of, you know, the water level changes and then you do water temple crap. But bigger part of me desperately wants not to do that. So, you know what? It can be one of those dry water temples. Oh yeah, that's a good point, Speculad. It is not the water temple, it is the Onyx Tower that is in some way related to a water temple. 12. 13 is greater than 12. Thank you. And now I'm not wearing a hat. Feels wise. And I guess I've gone in a circle, because this is clearly somewhere I've already gone. Was that door in the next room? I think it was here. Got it. Goo-doo! Definitely made the, Mario coin sound. Doo-doo! Why think when you cannot? Why think when you cannot? Now I shall put more points into this thing I never actually use. That's not strength! That's still not strength! Give me 2 amulets in the row and not... I'm over here. There, yeah, you found me. Some elating combat, says Bit in chat. Lies, Bit in chat. You know what? You know what? You know what? You know what? I already have the key. I already know where the key goes. Let's not be a completionist. The only reason to be a completionist... Wait. Wait. This key just unlocked somewhere I've already been. Never mind. This game is why you always D&D with the party, says Bit in chat. 14? That's an even bigger number than 13. I mean, dumb shit doesn't know that, but I do. Ow. Yep, well, guess I took an extra rejuvenation potion for no reason. Now that was a difficult trap. Unsure how I managed to get around that one. Is this not supposed to be the solution? I feel like there's no way that this is supposed to be the solution. It feels a bit lame that you could just walk around them. Oh my god! They're so annoying! That's a door to which I do not have the key. If you... Oh, now I have the key. If you let them actually do the attack, then they then like they switch to runaway mode slowly, basically. So it gives you a chance to get them back. Whereas if you just try and keep chasing them down, they'll just keep running, and they're faster than you, so it's annoying. 33 through 45. Flambast Mythmoran Stardef. Flambade Bastard. Mythical M-O-U-R-N-I-N-G Star Def. I want all the spiders. More spiders, please. I demand more spiders! That's not strength! 60 through 116? 60 through 116? My current sword is 40 through 96! Bye! Man, they're giving me some real Crushinator swords here. This, the swords they give you really give you a, you know, why think when you can not style of gameplay. You're a jerk! Oh, hello. Doo-doo! I got a key. Oh my god, it's so annoying. Ha! Your friend killed you. Look at this. Look at this. It's like a special hammer I just found in a box, but it's useless. Game doesn't like hammers enough. I want hammers.
Puny skeletons. Puny skeletons do not hurt dumb shit. Dumb shit will conquer puny skeletons.
I guess, Specklad, that's the direction I appear to have gone in. Oh, found some stairs. Also, I found some music. I found one room that has music in it, and it's a loop that's about 3 seconds long. 40, I think that's actually better than what I have. Yeah, I have 39. 40 is greater than 39. Wait, let's read the description of the thing. I see bust Adam bast. Wait, then what is the? Oh, bust must mean blast. Okay, I thought bust was bastard. There was another one that would have been a bastard axe. So never mind. Wait, I think it's wise to save immediately after going to the next floor, because then it saves that you went to that floor. Burst, not blast, says Specklet in chat. Is it burst? Are there bursts? Is burst a thing? Too heavy? What is this crap? I think I'm carrying a bunch of worthless stuff here. And probably a little bit of worthless crap here, too. Sorry, the ground is full. Oops. Which bow was I actually using? Probably that one. Just a second, I have to go somewhere where the ground isn't full. Alright, there we go. I've discovered a new dance. How do you do this dance, Specklad? Use the bow, but don't use the bow. Ooh, diamonds. I guess that's why you don't let the giant, the iron golem or whatever it is hit you, because he hit hard. Well, well, well. Why does it make that sound? 16? That's a higher number than 13. It's just metal creaking, says Specklad in chat. How dare you? How dare you suggest that it's not doo-doo? Strength plus 5! Strength plus 5! I will consume it! Strength plus 5, I currently have strength plus 3 and strength plus 4. Take off that loser strength plus 3. My strength is now 35. Profoundly normal! Extremely usual! This is a normal thing! Warning, do not consume rings, says Specklad in chat. Why not? It makes you strong! This one's gonna be more difficult to walk around. But apparently no more difficult to walk through. I just don't care about the traps. Why care when you cannot? The game is really struggling right now. The game is having issues. Rejuvenation, that's not strength. How dare you? Why think when you cannot? Worked pretty well, actually. I am unsure where the key be. Sure is giving me a lot of potions, and I almost exclusively use potions by accident. Wow. Really, the why think strategy appears to be working exceedingly well. As opposed to the find the key strategy, which doesn't seem to be finding me a key. Key? Key? Yeah, seriously, why think? Don't dodge, just sort of walk and you'll be fine. Intelligence is the last refuge of the incompetents, Albert Einstein says Specklad in chat. I'm like 90% sure that's a real quote. Definitely. Huh. 24 through 22. Not surprisingly valuable, but not very good compared to what I'm already using. Bye. 45 through 57. That's pretty good, but still crap. I just got stuck. Intellect isn't... Uh-oh. Luckily, their patterns were close enough to each other that was still very possible. That could have been bad if their patterns had not lined up nicely. 42. I believe that is better than what I am currently wearing. I'm gonna have to start dropping some pretty valuable things to make room for that, actually. I think my new limit is gonna have to be 10,000. I think that alone will let me pick up this. No. Okay, my new limit's 10,000. That seems very normal. My new limit in terms of how valuable something has to be worthy of me carrying it, that is. Unless, of course, I'm wearing it. Okay, that is molto heavy. Of all... You know what? You know what? I could do something weird. That being said, I think the plate I just dropped is actually quite valuable. No, it's only marginally more than 10,000. I'm just gonna... good enough. Good enough. Whatever. Why think when you cannot? Okay, just attack wildly. Just attack wildly. You'll either do well or die trying. I am not getting at all annoyed with what amounts to a teleporter maze in this area. Oh, it's a background music area. That means it's important. It's a djinn or something. No, it's a gold elemental or a bronze elemental. Oh, level up. Well, obviously it goes into strength. Thank you. How dare you even suggest I put it anywhere else? Strength of 36. Extremely normal. Okay, fine. Mana, mana, mana. Mana, mana, mana. Mana, mana, mana. Does accuracy only work for ranged weapons? Aspect lad. Yes. Proves the accuracy of ranged weapons. Did I not save after doing that? I don't think I did. Strength? Regeneration and strength! What? Okay, thinking is for losers. Oh, you're alive! For some reason I was convinced I'd killed you. Ow. Strength! Regeneration! That's not strength! This game is really starting to fall in love with putting way too many enemies on one screen. I don't feel like that's my fault in any way. I think that's just how they've laid out the areas. That it's just like, why have a reasonable number of enemies on the screen that the game can actually handle when I can have more than that? 27 to 39. Don't know whether that's better. It is not. No. Did I miss a door? Oh wait, just because I got a key doesn't mean the door is in this area. The door could be anywhere. I'm in a teleporter maze now. Remember that, Yahwehzel. It doesn't look like a teleporter maze, but it is definitely a teleporter maze. But luckily there's not a lot of teleporters through teleporters, so it's not really a teleporter maze. Well, time to follow the left wall until I re-find that door. I found the door at some point, but there is a 0% chance of me remembering where I found it by intuition, so we're just gonna have to deal with it. That's not strength! I'm almost positive it was right. Nope. Right here. Through a bunch of crap here. Here, 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 here! So many healing potions, and I use so few of them. Those are big numbers, but I don't think they're anything compared to the numbers I've got. No. What an exciting battle system. Exciting.
The excitement is overwhelming.
Really, kind of giving up on actually thinking at all. I just sort of swing and they die. 15, I feel like is better than what I've got, maybe? 8 is garbage. What are these doing here? Why are those even here? Tricked me by putting those in the wrong order, made me pick up a useless potion. Ow. Oh, that hurts a lot. Okay. That was annoying, but I found the way up. Big number is... Ooh, that is the same sword I already have! That is Icy Burst Adamantine Greatsword, Frost Adamantine Greatsword, +5. +5. These are profoundly similar. Icy Burst versus... Do I want Icy Burst? Which flavor of Dentine Ice do I want? Icy Burst Adamantine Greatsword or Frost Adamantine Greatsword? 43,396. 43,396. They're not the same, and yet they are identical. These two swords could not be more similar without technically being the same sword. Black Forge. That seems pretty important. I think I went there in Baldur's Gate 3, didn't I? Good to know there's some continuity. Are these weapons procedurally generated, Aspectlad? I have been operating under the assumption that what you find in chests is generated, not predetermined. I think that they just, you know, give you something from a... Yeah, like they know roughly how many modifiers they should put on, and they just generate stuff to be in the chests. I don't think they have a list. And yes, I think the weapons themselves are being procedurally generated. Like, it's just putting the modifiers on. But I'm just guessing. I don't freaking know. Can I read this? Is this a thing? Oh! Help! Help! What? What? I thought this was going to be a secret path, but there's nothing here! What? I thought that was going to be a secret path, but it seems like it's just a mistake! How many walls could I have walked through, but I just didn't try, because why would I try walking through walls? There was a spider hiding in the wall there. That's Zalgo the spider. Oh, but this is a thing. Well, now I'm even more confused. 43, is that even better than what I have? 42. It is. You know what? Plate mail is really heavy. I'm just not going to carry extra plate mail no matter how good it was. No matter how worthwhile, no matter how valuable it is, it's never going to be worth the wait. Maybe they copy-pasted that fake wall and forgot to make it tangible, suggest that in chat. I could almost believe that. But I gotta suspect that, like, I'm just not finding the right crevice or something, but there really is nothing here. I feel like I'm doing a pretty good job of exploring that. I don't know. I just don't know. What? maybe the moon thing is just always a fake wall, and then sometimes there's something behind. Maybe they're just bad. Maybe they're just not good at doing this. Maybe they're just not good at designing areas. That spider had a key. Spiders have a lot of use for keys. 17. Doo-doo! Doo-doo! You killed an iron golem! Doo-doo! 28 through 44? I don't know. Sounds like high numbers. But they're not. It's so weird. It's so weird. That's just strange. That's just very strange. What is this running on? Lol, asks Joseph Dunn in chat. It's an emulator. This is Mednafin. The emulator Mednafin. $17? That seems possibly like a high number. Yeah, very high number. Maybe the game always treats that particular texture as intangible, but they forgot during level design. Suggests Becklad in chat. I feel like the fact that they did clearly intentionally use it that way sometimes suggests that it's less that they forgot about it and more that they went, it looks nice that way. Who cares if it doesn't make any goddamn sense? The PS2 version of this game, says Joseph Dunn in chat. Well, obviously, I wouldn't be playing a, decent, playable, non-shit version of the game. This is, Game Boy Advance? Game Boy Advance? Yes, Game Boy Advance. Clearly the best version of Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance, the Game Boy Advance version. Only they'd made a Game Boy Color version. Make sure that there's nothing in this Vera room that is going to ruin my day. Like all the shit in all of the walls. Now, judging by the seconds of it you've seen, Joseph, this is clearly superior to the PS2 version, right? Like, we can all agree on that. This is obviously the better video game. Strength. Intellect. It's worth selling. Selling out, there's no way back to town, suspect that in chat. I'm not sure whether this is going to be the final chapter or not. Like, for all I know, there's just going to be another town and then 50 more things to do. Strength. Dexterity. I've given up on thinking. I'm just going to swing wildly until my enemies die. That usually works. That only works for cyber demons. Says Becklad of something in chat. Why not fight inside of a wall? What the heck gets so close to the... I mean, I was already in that room. It's not like I needed to get there. Well, that was a bit wild. A bit, wacky. Strength. Constitution. Is there somebody else in there? I saw two numbers floating up. I have no idea what the other one was for, because I didn't think there was anything else in there. 52 through 92. Flam-basted Adam Bastard Sword. Def. 60 through 116. 52 through 92. I feel like the average for this could technically be higher, but I really like the Icy Blast, so I'm not willing to do the math just for the possibility of a higher average damage. Atom basting sword. That's Mama Pepperoni, says Pegglad in chat. This is a rust golem. There are too many of you, and you're all stopping right there. You know what? There are too many of you, so I'm doing this. There we go. That's the clever way. Thanks for just letting me kill you. It's nice of you. The layering is working extremely well. Good job, game designers. No layering difficulties in this game. 90 through 120. Oh, this is the Onyx Sword. This feels pretty special. Yeah, that's even better than my current one, at least numerically. It doesn't have ice, which is unfortunate, but... Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness, I'm using a shield again! How is this possible? How can I be using a shield? Oh no! It's been so long since I've used a shield, I don't even know how to deal with this. So that enemy was definitely supposed to drop the Onyx Sword. I love these pocket dimensions. Just really enjoying them now. Just walk into every pocket dimension. Haven't seen you for a while. I receive key. Well, I know where that key goes, but it's good to see the pot of lava that's in every forge. I'm glad I got a chance to see this. Level up. Well, now that I'm using a shield again, that's all it goes there. I refuse to put thought into levels. Wow. Didn't realize the pocket dimensions could be that big, to be honest. Oh, thank you. What's my current strength thingy? Strength +4. It's only a net 1, but you know, I'm happy with that. My current strength is 37. Extremely normal. Very, very usual in a D&D style video game. Strength 37. I am stuck for some reason. Oh, I'm stuck by some enemies found their way there. Intelligence 0, says Joseph in chat, who clearly doesn't know how I play Baldur's Gate. We did Baldur's Gate 1 with the 1 intelligence half-orcs. That was the only one that was just legitimately within the game. Like, the game just let you have 1 intelligence. I did Baldur's Gate 3 with 0 intelligence half-orcs. And now I'm doing Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance with 0 intelligence fighter guy. Also called dumb shit. If I will prove anything about Baldur's Gate, it's that none of the Baldur's Gate games require your character to have a functioning brain. I have not done Baldur's Gate 2, Speclad, though it's become certain that I must. Intellect? Ew. How you doing? That is some quality graphics. I especially like the translucency. It is actually translucent, like it's showing the... I wonder if the way they did the translucency is just that it is not a translucent sprite at all. It just has the correct background, which is why he also doesn't turn or anything. He's just designed to be in exactly this one area, so the effect is completely ruined when you stand behind him.
Your feet, they echo upon the flagstones. Your breath stirs the dust. You are alive. I was Caledon, first captain of the Company of the Westering Sun. I'm one of the many prisoners of this place, the Hall of Remembrance. All soldiers of the Westering Sun, all fallen in battle, all slain by treachery. We are doomed to stand, to remember, and to wait for Eldrith's release, and our own. You don't know Eldrith? Much time has passed, I see, for many names, too, have been ground beneath time's heel. Have you not heard of Eldrith, the betrayer, the traitress of swords, the Eldrith of the Westering Sun? That she has been forgotten is irony of a sort. Eldrith was one of the greatest generals of the Sword Coast, commander of the Company of the Westering Sun, sworn sword and defender of Baldur's Gate, Westering Sun. She served with honor in Westering Sun in the first and last seasons of the Westering Sun, the Crescent Port Westering Sun, and finally the campaign against the Westering Sun. Glory drew us, loyalty kept us, and we were proud to serve beneath her Westering Sun. Our lives were hers, and our deaths were hers. I do not know when pride burrowed into her heart, but it poisoned her, and it was a poison I did not see until it was too Westering Sun. Eldrith had fought too many battles, achieved too many victories, and she had come to see the city of Westering Sun as her own. On the day of the great betrayal, and the last day of the campaign against the Black Westering Sun, I left my wife within the walls of Westering Sun, where she would be safe, and told her I would return. She was one of the most beautiful elven maids I have ever known. There are times when I feel as if I heard her singing for me still, waiting for my return. That was a reference to the elves, whatever, in the elf, the singing elf ghost in we saw at the very beginning of the game. Then I fear her spirit shall never be laid to rest while I am trapped here. My wife, to think that she suffers still, and for my Westering Sun. Our company took the field against the Westering Sun and scattered them, even though the Westering Sun and Westering Sun outnumber us 5 to Westering Sun. Elf Song Tavern, thank you, Joseph. Still in the rout, almost half their forces survived and fled the Westering Sun.
Eldrith was determined to pursue them, but the Dukes of Westering Sun refused. Too many good soldiers had been Westering Sun, the Dukes told us. They and the people wanted no more of blood and death, and they felt the Westering Sun would not return. Eldrith was Westering Sun. Even though we had lost many men, she felt it was better we deal a death blow to the Westering Sun and ensure they never threatened Baldur's Westering Sun again. And so she defied the Dukes and led us to our Westering Sun. Already weakened, we chanced upon one of the straggling bands of the Westering Sun and cornered them Dosius cleft. It was tactical brilliance in trapping them within the canyon, but in doing so, we gave them no choice but to fight us. Backed into a corner, the Westering Sun proved more vicious than we had Westering Sun. Eldrith, fearful of losing the Westering Sun, sent a messenger back to Westering Sun for reinforcements before the Westering Sun broke free of her trap. We tired of that joke yet? Was not expecting this dialogue to go on quite this long. I just made that joke earlier because he said Westering Sun a lot, and now it's starting to get old. The reinforcements never came, and the Horde overran us. Eldrith survived, I survived. Many of the company of the Horde did not. Eldrith became a thing, a creature consumed by Westering Sun. Wounded, she returned to Westering Sun to demand an audience with the Westering Sun. Instead, she was met at the Westering Sun and told that for her disobedience upon the Westering Sun, the walls of Westering Sun would be forever closed to her and the Horde. Eldrith, she gathered us, all of us who remained, all of us who had sworn to serve the Westering Sun, and she ordered our broken company to attack the walls of the Westering Sun. She swore she would take it from the Dukes, make it hers, and put the Dukes to the Westering Sun. It would be justice, she said. Justice. It was Westering Sun. We were slain almost to the man, and we were driven from the Westering Sun, hounded by the remaining troops of the Westering Sun. You always think of YouTube poops and speculated chat. We knew no rest, no peace, and no Westering Sun, and they pursued us for leagues upon leagues, all the way to the Westering Sun. Oh, Chelimber, I remember Chelimber. They feared Eldrith's wrath so greatly that they were determined that she should not escape alive. I died here in the marsh of Helm, and so did all the remained of the company of the Horde. Eldrith was the last to die, brought low by crossbowmen and archers, men who feared to come within the reach of her Westering Sun. Even against death, Eldrith's fury prevailed. You will find her at the top of the Westering Sun, at her wristwatch, waiting for Westering Sun. She knows you are here, and she has attempted to seal you within the halls, as the stones of the Westering Sun obey her will. But even as she is the mistress of the tower, our spirits are part of the Westering Sun. I shall allow the stones of this hall to part so that you may reach her, and I pray, kill her for the last Westering Sun. And dang it! I was so certain that was going to be the last line. Eldrith's will is tied to the tower. When she is slain, this tower will die as well. She's a load-bearing boss. You cannot escape the Westering Sun while she lives, and not after she is dead. I can't escape while she lives or after she's dead, so I'm just screwed. Got it. Eldrith was one of the greatest Westering Sun ever known, and hers is a murderous will. Be careful you do not approach within striking distance of her Westering Sun, or the battle shall be over for you. Still, she has given much of her Westering Sun and her spirit to this tower, so she could command it. Oh no, this is going to be the only boss that I can't beat by just sort of standing next to her and slapping her a bunch. Perhaps you may find strength, yeah, I've got that, to defeat her by turning the link against her. If this tower is linked to the past into her, then a blade forged from the Westering Sun of this tower and constructed on the Black Forge may be your greatest Westering Sun. We will pray for you, stranger, as we pray for all Westering Sun. May the gods watch over Westering Sun. Well, I got the Onyx Sword. That feels like it's probably made in the Black Forge, in the Onyx Tower. I think I got it. I think I got it. I think I have the thing. I am not talking to you again. I think this guy has more dialogue than the rest of the NPCs combined, says Specklad. Yeah, this is the part where they told you the actual story of the game. Specklad, it would not be, would you like to see that again? Yes, no. It would be, would you like to see that again? Westering Sun? No. Westering / Sun. That's it. Now you've got it, Specklad. Full plate meal plus 544. That feels like a big number. That is a big number. So maybe I won't be going back to town. Feels like, Who's and What's It is going to be the final boss. Yeah, this feels like an important thing. I can foresee no reason why I am unprepared. Eldrith's Watch. Hi. So, problem, it basically said, if she hits you, you will die. I'm hoping I can block it.
So, the dogs of Baldur's Westering Sun... No, I'm not doing that. The dogs of Baldur's Gate once again hound me. And all the way to my sanctuary this time, though it lies a horizon's distance from their walls. Can it be they fear me that much?
I don't know. I don't know who you are. I have zero intelligence. I just sort of wander.
They have that much wisdom at least.
I have 1 wisdom.
I served Baldur's Gate with all of my first life, only to be repaid with betrayal. They cost me a battle, the lives of my soldiers, and my reputation.
She's got the tit armor, by the way. She's got the tit plate.
Now I am but a sentence or two in the sage's book, a footnote, forever a traitor. I have bested death, and I have nothing to fear from you, or Baldur's Gate. Know that as long as I stand, the war against Baldur's Gate shall continue, and I shall be victorious. You may hold the field, dog, but the day is mine. Now let us end this.
Oh. I'm going to use the best strategy. It's called make no attempts. I'm just going to swing a lot, and when I'm close to death, try to be less close to death. That's it. I think I'm gonna win that way, given how many potions I've got available. I'm pretty sure this will work fine. Oh, her pixels got bigger. Now that was a final boss for the ages. Her pixels got smaller again.
And so it has come to pass that I shall die twice. And this second time shall be the last. Or will it? The tower will not hold. You must leave this place.
Well, that's mighty kind of you.
I ask your forgiveness.
Nah. Screenshot of the game. Aw, says Joseph in chat. That is pretty much what I was assuming this was. This is just from, like, the PS2 game. And the electricity is so badly and stupidly added.
I let
anger cloud my vision. I harmed those who had sworn to serve me. In all these things, great harm has been done. Let Baldur's Gate have its peace. I shall not rise again to challenge it. Though it will doubtless need others such as you to defend you from others that wish it harm.
Now leave me to die. This tower shall be my tomb.
In the flash of the portal's light, Eldrith's tower was no more. It is big explosion. Boom! Kablooey! The lightning rained upon the tower, and flames ablazed from within. And thus, in a storm of fire and lightning, Eldrith died a second death. I've known about her for seconds. This is so dramatic because I've known about this character for almost 2 minutes. But it was all part of a much larger design. The design of the PlayStation 2 game. He has done it. Slave ass? No, not slave ass! Eldrith is undone. The tower destroyed. And now we may continue without interference, Master.
Oh, now we may continue without interference, Master.
Where did the portal lead? It led to a far distant land. Far from Baldur's Gate. Far from the Sunset Mountains. Far from the Marsh of Hell. And far from safety. But that is a tale for another video game if you purchase it. And... oh my god. Fantastic job making the final boss be in no way satisfying. You beat the final boss and actually didn't achieve anything. Game over. It didn't mention you exit through a portal after beating the boss. I did infer that from the fact that it said the portal led somewhere, even though it didn't actually mention, yes, me leaving through a portal. Oh my god. My favorite thing about this entire game is that you learn about the final boss from the most tell don't show dialogue that goes on for fucking ever 2 minutes before the final boss. There's like a random spirit you talk to who's like, oh, by the way, here's the plot of the video game you've been playing for 6 hours now. Forgot to mention it. I should have, maybe like 10 hours ago, we should have told you the plot of the game. But, better late than never. Here's the plot of the game. Okay, go kill the final boss. Oh, this game sucks. So I can't speak to how good or bad Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance for PS2 or whatever is, obviously. But wow, this is a bad game. This is a real bad. This is a real bad game. This is a bad video game. Oh dear.